you are trying to solve that type of problem there. But your first your priority to understand that basic okay, and be strong in fundamental operation according to this. I'm showing you only different department of word problem there. So today we are starting one our first department of word problem, division of the number. Okay, write this question, division of the number, ratio or different conditions. Divide 150 into 3 parts. Take down, divide 150 into 3 parts. Divide 150 into 3 parts such that the second number is such that the second number is such that the second number is 5, 6, the first 5, 6, first 5, 6, the first, and the third number is and the third number is and the third number is 4/5 the second. Okay, divide 150 into 3 parts. Division of number 150 into 3 parts. But how division? This is the condition. The second number, find the second number is 5, 6 to the first number. The second number is 5, 6 to the first number, and the third number is 4/5 to the second number. Okay, this is the condition of division. Dividing 150 into 3 parts, and the condition given, the second number is 5, 6, the first number, and the third number is 4/5, the second number. So, in this way, we should start the sum from the first number, because the second number is 5, 6 to the first number. Understood? Number is 150. You are going to divide it into 3 parts. In which condition? Condition is the second number is 5, 6, the first number. So we should start the sum from first number. Let the first number will be x. Let the first number will be x, because why we are starting the sum from first number? Because the first step of the condition given here, the second number is 5, 6, the first number. So the first number is x. After supposing this, so that the second will be what? Find the condition 5, 6. 5, 6. What is its meaning? 5, 6 means 5/6 of suppose number x. 5/6 of x. Okay, second number is 5/6 of the first number. And first number supposed by ux. So that the second number will be 5/6 of x. In this way, you can write 5x/6. Okay, this is the first. and that is the second number. After supposing first number, you will get the second number because condition is given. Second number will be 5/6 of the first. Now the third one. The third one. The third one. What? Third number will be, take this condition. The third number is 4/5. The third number is 4/5 the second. Okay, and this is your second number. Third number is 4/5 of second. So you should write 4 upon 5 of second. Second is 5x upon 6. Understood? Understood the condition? Okay, the student third one. Third one will be 4/5 of second number. Here 4/5 means 4 upon 5 of second number. According to your supposition, second number is 5x upon 6. So 4 upon 5 of 5 upon 6. Okay, now simplify it. Okay, you can simplify it, student. This is of. That means multiply. You can divide numerator to denominator. 4 to 2 is 4. 2 3 is 6. 5 1 is 5. 5 1 is 5. In this way, you will get 2x upon 3. What? 2x upon 3. 3. In this way, we will get first, second, and third. First, second, and third. But original number is 150. This is the division. Okay, divided by u. Okay, first number is x, second number is 5x upon 6, and the third number is 2x upon 3. But total, according to question, you should write here x plus 5x upon 6 plus 2x upon 3 equal to 150. Okay? Because 150 is divided in this way. 150 is divided in this way. Okay? 150 has been divided in this way. Understood, student? Now simplify it. LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. Okay? Now 6 1 is 6x plus 5x plus 3 2 is 6 2 2 is 4x equal to 150. Understood? Now 5 4 9 9 6 15. So you should write here 15x upon 6 equal to 150 upon 1. Okay? This is the equation. You should divide these two. Okay, 5 3 is or 15 1 is 15, 15 1 is 15, 1 0 here. Okay, so now you have the number x upon 6 equal to 10 upon 1. X upon 6 equal to 10 upon 1, student. In this way, by cross multiply, you can say x equal to 10 6 is 60. That is the real value of x here. What is x? Now we should mind. X is the first number. So our first number will be 60. Our first number will be 60. Now you should go in your concept. Second number 5x upon 6 and third number 2x upon 3. Because first number you have got 60 already. Okay. So first will be 60. Second will be 5x upon 6. That means 5 multiply 60 upon 6. 6 10 is 60. 10 5 is 50. So second number will be 50. Now third one 2x upon 3. That means to multiply 60 upon 3. Okay. 3 23 is 60. Now 22 is 40. Okay. These are the three numbers. Okay. First number 60. Second number 50. And third number 40. Okay. So what was the sum? Division 150 into 3 parts. Okay, division of 150 into 3 parts in such a way that the second number is 5/6 of the first. The second number is 5/6 of the first, and the third number is 4/5 of the second. Okay, after starting the sum from first number, taking help from variable, first will be x, then second will be according to condition. Okay, 5, 6 top cost. Then the third number. Okay, third number, 4/5 of the second. In this way, we have three numbers, but the condition is dividing 150. So, sum of these three numbers equal to 150. And after simplification, okay, we have got the number x equal to 60. Since x is the first number, so first number is 60. Second number, according to this concept, is 50. And third number, 40. Okay, this is the division of the number according to the condition. Okay, thank you. Ready for second types of problem? Now, second types of problem, student, you should write it. Divide 4,500. Divide 4,500. Divide 4,500 into two parts such that into two parts such that means condition 5% of the first part. 5% of the first part. 5% of the first part. Okay, 5% of the first part is equal to 10% of the second part. 10% of the second part. This is the special condition. Divide 4,500 into two parts such that 5% of the first part is equal to the 10% of the second part. Okay? Okay, divide 4,500 into two parts. First clause, divide 4,500 into two parts. But condition is 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. Okay, according to these two conditions, we should try to start this. 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. Okay, total sum is 4,500. And you want to divide it into two parts. Okay, condition is 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. Understanding? 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second. Okay, come on, student. Have you learned some division of 4,500 into two parts? Okay, so we should start the sum from here. Let the first part. Let the first part will be x. And the first part will be total sum is 4,500. Sum is 4,500 and supposed by you the first part x. Okay. So that the second part will be what? 4,500 minus x. 4,500 minus x. Because division of the sum only into two parts. If we know the first part, then we can say the second part. Suppose that you had 20 rupees. If you know, okay, Ram's share is 10, then Mohan's share absolutely 10, because 20 minus 10 equals to 10. So, if you have the sum and You are understanding the first part, then you can find the second part. In this way, okay? So now you have two parts. Division successfully. First part x, second part 4500 minus x. Now we should go according to the condition. Condition is 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. Now come in ATQ. ATQ, 5% of the first part. What is first part? X. How you can find out 5% of x? So you should write 5% of x equal to 10% of 4500 minus x, because this is the second part. This is the second part, 4500 minus x, and this is the first part, x, and the condition is 5% of x equal to 10% of second part. Understood? Now simplify it. 5% of x, what is its meaning? 5x upon 100. 5x upon 100, because 5 upon 100 of x, that means 5x upon 100 equal to 10% of t. What is its meaning? 10 upon 100. 10 upon 100 of 4500 minus x. Okay? Okay, this is the multiplication. 1 0 1 0 cancel. Now 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10. So x upon 20 here. Now you should start from here. Okay. Here x upon 20. X upon 20 equal to, simplify it. 1 upon 10 multiplied it by 4500. 1 0 1 0 cancel. Check student. 1 upon 10 multiply 4500. So 1 0 1 0 cancel. 450 multiply 1 equal to 450 only. So you should write here 450. How 450? 1 upon 10 multiply, that means into 4500. 4500. So 1 0 1 0 cancel. Okay, 1 0 1 0 cancel. 450 multiply 1 equal 450. Now minus 1 upon 10, multiply it by x. So 1x, I mean x upon 10. X upon 10. Now simplify again. Solve the linear equation. X upon 20 plus x upon 10. X upon 20 plus x upon 10 by transposition equal to 450. Now student, LCM of 20 and 10 is 20, because 20 is divisible by 10. 21 is 20x plus 10 to the 2x equal to 450. Understood? Now student, 3x upon 20 equal to 450 upon 1. Now you can divide 3 1 is 3, 15 3 is 45, 1 0. Okay. Now by cross multiply you can say x 1 is x equal to 20 multiply 150. 52 is 30, 52 is 15 2 is 30, and 2 0. So x equal to 3000 now. X equal to 3000 now. In this way, you can find the value of x, and value of x will be first part. So that the first part. In division. Okay, 3000. Second part equal to, total sum is 4500. First part 3000. So remaining is 1500. Okay. 1500. 1500. First part is 3000. Second part is 1500. Understood? You can check the solution also. Okay. Are you remembering how we can check the solution? First part is 3000. First part is 3000. Second part is 1500. You want to check the solution. How? According to condition. Condition is 5% of first part equal to 10% of second part. So 5 upon 100 of 3000. Okay, what? Double zero, double zero. Okay, 3000 here. Sorry, student. Double zero, double zero. 35 the 150. 35 the 35 the 150. Now 10% of second. It means 10 upon 100 of 1500. Hello, double zero cancel. 50 10 the 150. Okay, they are equal. Okay, they are equal. Am I right? Okay, student, in this way our answer is correct. First part is 3000 and second part is 1500. Division of 4500 into two parts in such a way that 5% of the first part equal to 10% of the second part. Understood? Thank you. Now, third types of problem today. Third type of problem, student, you should write down. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Related to age. This problem is related to age. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Take down. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Understood? This is the first statement. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. First statement, student. After 5 years. Condition now. After 5 years. After 5 years, her mother will be 3 times. 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 Her mother will be 3 times as old as she will be then. As old as she will be then. Okay? She will be then. Find their percentages. Find their percentages. Find their examination. Problem related to age. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Okay, Rakhi's mother is 4 times old. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. After 5 years. After 5 years. Okay, you should mind after 5 years from here. After 5 years, her mother will be 3 times as old as she will be then. Okay? Then the question is asking, find their percentages. Find their percentage. There means Rakhi and her mother. Find their percentage. It means Rakhi and her. Now, student, first declarative sentence here. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. It means we should start from Rakhi. Okay, don't mind Raksha Bandhan. Only Rakhi. Rakhi's mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Let present ages. Let present ages Rakhi will be X. Mother will be how many times? 4 times. I mean 4x. Understanding, a student? Because the question is asking find their percentages. So we should start the sum from present time. Understanding? We should start the sum from present time. Okay? Let percentages. Rakhi will be X and mother 4X because mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Because mother is 4 times as old as Rakhi. Okay? Very good. Very good. So this is the percentage of Rakhi and this is the percentage of Rakhi's mother. Now condition is after 5 years. After 5 years. Student, think yourself. Your percentage is 15 years. After 5 years, you will be 10 years. No. Plus 5 equals 20 years. Okay. Similarly, these are the ages of two persons, Rakhi and Rakhi's mother, but they are the present ages, but we are going after 5 years. We are going after 5 years. Imagine the age after 5 years. Okay, increased by 5. Increased by 5. ATQ according to question. Rakhi's age after 5 years. Rakhi's age X plus 5. Mother's 4X plus 5. No doubt in it. Rakhi's age after 5 years X plus 5 and mother's age after 5 years 4X. But condition what? After 5 years her mother will be 3 times. Her mother will be 3 times. Her mother will be 3 times. Okay? After 5 years her mother will be 3 times. It means she will be 3 times. And we are showing these two equations, okay, in equal manner. That is wrong because her mother will be 3 times. So we should multiply Rakhi's age by 3. Now that is the right statement. Okay, 3 into x plus 5 equal to 4x plus 5. 3 into x plus 5 equal to 4x plus 5. Now solve it. 3x plus 15 equal to 4x plus 5. Okay. Okay. Now student, 3x minus 4x equal to 5 minus 15. Now minus x equal to minus 10. X cancel. I mean minus 1 divided by minus 1, we will get 1. Okay. Now x equal to 10. X equal to 10, student. What is x? X is the percentage of Rakhi's percentage. And question is asking, find their percentages. Find their percentages so that Rakhi's percentage. Rakhi. Okay, we should write the age directly, 10 years old. Okay, mother. How many times? I'm thinking 4 times. So 10 for the, okay, 10 for the 40. 40 years. Okay, that is the solution. You can check your solution also. You can check your solution also. Okay, understood, student? Having any types of problem? Okay, no problem. So take only the department of the sum. Which type of sum? Which type of problem this is? And how we are starting the sum. How we can change the sum in the term of linear equation. Then we know better how we can solve the linear equation. Okay. But term and condition we should mind everywhere. Term and condition. These two things are compulsory for the student. How you are able to understand the term and condition or not. Now third type of problem in today's class. The difference between the ages of two cousins. I'm thinking third types or fourth type. Fourth. The difference between the ages of two cousins. Two cousins. The difference between the ages of two cousins in 10 years. In 10 years. The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10 years. The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10 years. Is 10 years. 15 years ago, 15 years ago, 15 years ago, if the elder one, if the elder one, if the elder one was twice as old as was twice as as twice as old as the younger one. Younger one. Okay? Find their present. Find their present ages. Find their present ages. Okay? The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10 years. The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10 years. 15 years ago, if the elder one was twice as old as the younger one. 15 years ago. 15 years ago, if the elder one was twice as old as the younger one, find their present. Okay? The question is asking, find their present age. Find their present ages. So, we should suppose, start the sum from here. Let their present ages. Let their present ages. Okay? Let their present ages. The difference between the ages of two cousins. Here there means two cousins. And the second condition is if the elder one was twice as old as the younger one. Okay. So we should start from younger one. Younger and elder. Twice. 2x. That is true. Mind. We are starting the sum from present ages. Let their present ages. But how? Present ages, but how? Because second condition is if the elder one was twice as old as the younger one. Okay? So younger is x and elder 2x. Because elder one was twice. Twice means double. Okay? Okay, understood? Understood, student? The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10. But this is the second condition 15 years ago. 15 years ago. We are in present time. The difference between the ages of two cousins is 10. If you are supposing younger x, then elder will be x plus 10. If you are supposing elder x, then younger will be x minus 10. Because the difference in present time is given here 10 years. Okay. So if you are supposing younger x, then elder will be x plus 10 because the difference is given 10. If you are supposing elder x, then the younger will be x minus 10. Understood? Understood, student? There are two conditions here. Okay, we should start some from present, and the present condition is given. The difference between their ages is 10 years. There means two brothers, cousins, I'm thinking two brothers, two cousins. So one is elder, another is younger. If you are starting elder x, then the younger will be x minus 10 because the difference is given here. If you are supposing younger x, then the elder will be x plus 10 because the difference between their ages is 10 years. Okay, according to this condition, elder is x, younger is x. Okay. Now we should go 5 years ago or 15 years ago. Okay, 15 years ago. Okay, imagine 15 years ago. It means we should go in past time. We should go in past time, not in future. Past time. Okay? If you are 15 years old at present time, then before 15 years, 0. Okay, 15 minus 15 equal to 0. Similarly, we should go after, no, 15 years ago. Ago means before. Okay, okay, student. Ages 15 years ago. 15 years ago. Elder will be x minus 15 and younger will be x minus 10 minus 15. Okay? Okay, mind the condition. Elder x minus 15 because that is the method 15 years ago and these two are the present ages. Okay, you are going in past. Okay, so elder will be x minus 15 and younger will be x minus 10, that is given, and minus. Okay, in this way you can write after simplification x minus 25. Okay, this is minus 15 and this is x minus 20. Now mind the condition. 15 years ago, if the elder one was twice, elder one was twice, elder one was twice, elder one was twice as old as the younger one. Okay, elder one was twice. Okay, see here, elder one was twice as old as the younger one. Okay, elder one was twice as old as the younger one. So according to condition, ATQ now. Elder one was twice. Elder one was twice. So x minus 15 equal to x minus 25. Okay, but these two equations are equal, but not equal because elder one was twice. So we should multiply the younger one by 2. Now x minus 15 equal to 2x minus 50. X minus 15 equal to x minus 50. Simplify it. Now solve. X minus 2x equal to minus 50 plus 15. Okay. In transposition. Okay. Now student, minus x equal to minus 35. Am I right? Minus x equal to minus 35. Minus 1 divided by minus 1. Okay. Minus 1 divided by minus 1. You will get plus 1. In this way, you can say x equal to 35. What is x? Okay, percentage of elder. Okay, so elder brother, 5 years old, and younger, x minus 10, 35 minus 10 equal to 25. Okay, that's your answer. Understood? Understood, student? Time, sir? Over. Time over. Okay. Okay, student. Today we have completed linear equation. Okay, linear equation from word problem. Now linear equation chapter has been completed. Okay, I hope you will try to revise all the sums. From next class, we will start quadrilateral. Numerical has been checked. Algebra has been checked. Now one more class, we should start quadrilateral, going geometry. Okay, very interesting topic there, quadrilateral. And after quadrilateral, we will go in parallelogram. Okay, so in quadrilateral from class 7, you should mind what is this, which type of polygon that is. Okay, you should mind it. You should try to construct different types of quadrilateral. Okay, but first thing, you should mind the all elements of the quadrilateral. Elements there, interior angle, exterior angle, adjacent side, opposite side. Okay, opposite angle, adjacent angle, angle sum property of quadrilateral. All these things you should collect together, write together, okay, and recall together. Thank you. All the best.